This is Alecia Sacred Heart with the Vienna Academy of Visionary Art, and we are here at the first exhibition of the spring trimester. And I would like to take you around, show you some of the paintings. It's pretty wild in here. I think there are about 25 works in the exhibition in total. And I'll slowly take you through and show you each one. This is a piece by Erwin de Bull, and he's a new painter. His detail work has been exquisite, very dedicated. Our student Angelica. This is a prayer about all of the plastic in the world and these mounds of plastic that we've created, and how hope and new life can still sprout out from our loving earth. Hello to everyone who's just joining us. This is Alecia Sacred Heart with the Vienna Academy of Visionary Art, and I am taking you on a tour of our first exhibition of the spring trimester with Amanda Sage. Hello. This is a piece by Diogo, and it's him and his partner. And then down below you see this amazing world of ants. And look, we even have a couple down here. What are they doing? This is a piece by our student Jean-Charles. And in this piece, the sword has actually severed the head of the dragon. It's exquisitely rendered. This is also his first Miche technique painting. You guys have to see this one in person to believe it. It's so cool. Got a little spider with his spy cam. Get it? Spider. Dave Wilkins. He's one of our 3-year students working on his masterpiece upstairs for graduation, but it's not quite ready. So you'll see during our next exhibition his large masterwork, his graduation piece. Ali. Alessandro is from Australia. He came all the way to Vienna to study with Amanda Sage because she's quite simply the best. This is also his first Miche technique painting. I love how the energy swirls from the bottom of the painting and up through the root chakra. piece is by another one of our 3-year students, Stefan Lucas Allen. He also teaches our Wednesday figure drawing class. This one's wide, so it's a little tricky for me to get all in one shot because the room's quite full. But this piece has beautiful luminosity. Its title is Oasis. Hello to everyone joining us. This is Alecia Sacred Heart with the Vienna Academy of Visionary Art. Welcome to our first exhibition of the spring trimester. We have a gallery full of people here to see these incredible paintings. This piece is by Rafa Fuchs, and he is ascending from these incredibly luminous depths, spiraling up. Look at all these figures, all the incredible detail work he put into this piece. And he said he was really exploring color for the first time, and he's quite proud of himself. And I think he should be, as should everyone. This is also all these details. I mean, look at this. What? Crazy. Thank you to everyone for joining us live at the Vienna Academy of Visionary Art. Here's a piece by Michael Brinker, which he is explaining right now, the artist himself. This is his piece inspired by the theme of the apocalypse, which we have interpreted as the lifting of the veil. So all of these works are inspired by the concept of the lifting of the veil and what that means to each one of us and the different apocalypses that we can go through and have gone through and may go through in the future. So there's a wide range of concepts and topics being discussed in these works. It's incredibly powerful, deep, personal work, and here I think I've got myself into a position to be able to show you the next one by Lin Pei Han.
Light or a seed of open to this new earth. Like okay, the old.
Hi Ruchika! Oh, I love you. Thank you.
Now we're bringing something new.
Beautiful friend Ruchika from India. She was here with me 3 years ago, and she shared the same easel space with me.
All this without her. Yeah,
beautiful sister.
But that's why I thought.
This piece is Lin Pei Han from Tokyo, Taiwan, sorry. And she's really talking about artificial intelligence and what that may potentially mean for humankind moving forward. She's really exploring a lot of her own opinions, trying to come to the conclusion of them with this piece. She spent so much time drawing and then really busted this out in like the last week. You guys wouldn't even have. Lin Pei Han. This piece is by Bella Kopp. Hello to everyone joining us. This is Alecia Sacred Heart with the Vienna Academy of Visionary Art. This piece is very personal to Bella. She spent a lot of time working out this chessboard and whispering so many different prayers into this paint. Her story is woven into it in this beautiful Technicolor.
Put it back on and moving it. Have like create something tangible out of the world of colors. You create all these.
Hi, Marnie. This piece is by Nick D'Angelo from Pennsylvania. Oh, thank you, Can You Dream in Color? It's our pleasure. Nick was inspired by the lifting of the veil, and he saw more of a splitting of the veil. And these are the parts of him split in two, with this divine peace on the inside. And during his vision, he discovered that there was a dragon there as his guide. Sorry, we keep losing connection, but as long as we come back on, I'm gonna keep on showing ya. So here we come to the work of Amanda Sage. And there's gonna be some pieces here that many of you have seen. These are some prints that we have living at and for sale at the Academy. Titled Spirit. This is one of my favorites. There's so much to see here. Hi, Terry. I could spend forever showing you guys this piece and all of the tiny little details that she's put into this prayer. It's mind-blowing, really. Amanda Sage. This piece is titled Holy Matter. Ghetto Fairy, you are right. This is amazing. I'm at a pretty good position to show you the gallery from the end. I'm actually standing in front of the, oh, I just realized I have a paintbrush in my hair. There's Rafa Fuchs. And here is our packed gallery. I hope you can hear me. Hi. This is Alecia Sacred Heart with the Vienna Academy of Visionary Art. Here is our beautiful altar with the piece titled Hope by Amanda Sage, our teacher of the first half of the spring trimester.
Where's your painting?
Hey, honey.
This is,
See?
she was carried away. Just give you a little scan of our altar. Amanda Sage's painting of Maestro Ernst Fuchs and herself, an homage after the master left his body. It's a beautiful piece, a lot of love in there. Here's another piece by Amanda, titled Hope. Thanks to everyone for joining. There we go. This is her newest piece. Titled The Lifting of the Veil, which is our interpretation of the apocalypse. And the theme of this trimester's work. Thanks to everyone for staying.
I wanted to ask you something.
This is by our student Gautam. This is him ascending through the masculine and the feminine on the left aspects of the apocalypse, his interpretation of that. Pardon me. This is by Sigita. This is an exquisite piece which she was very dedicated to. And this is about the power of her own hands and the work that she's able to do with those hands. And even during an apocalypse, the love that she's able to transmit through her loving work. I absolutely adore this piece. All these sisters in circle down in the center. All the honeycomb rising up through the hands and the web of interconnectedness, the seeds sprouting into the rose, the honey bees pollinating, and then this exquisite luminous light bursting out of the top. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is by Alex. This is her first Miche technique paintings, and she's 19, she's Austrian, and I have to say, I did not paint like this when I was her age. This is incredible. Incredible portrait of herself as well. Is our student Saya's very first painting, and she's done it in Miche technique and oil with oils. It's really amazing. All of the imagination, all of the color, which she has found a way to harmonize. So it's really beautiful to watch her explore and learn and create this piece. Her very first painting ever. She hardly ever even drew before. And this is a piece by Martin Hausner. This is very personal for him as well. So many of these pieces are very personal to the artists. I find that he has a really unique style. These incredible fractaled bursts of light. And these spirits, and this exchange happening here. And all of these spirits leading back to this huge fire in the background. Beautiful details, and also beautiful smooth finishes. Thank you to everyone for joining us at the Vienna Academy of Visionary Art for our first exhibition of the spring trimester. This is Alecia Sacred Heart, and I'm about to show you my painting. This piece is an acknowledgement of our ancestors and all that they have been through. It's a prayer for peace, placing down these weapons of violence before the ancestors, offering the world back to them. Burning witch. An African boy, a Jewish girl, a baby Buddha, families, the elderly, the young, all different cultures, walks of life have been victims of mankind. And emerging from the ancient ones is the grandmother spirit, and she's offering the peace pipe back to humanity. Here's another piece that I've chosen to exhibit tonight, the High Priestess, at the base of my easel altar. Again, this is Alecia Sacred Heart with the Vienna Academy of Visionary Art. Thank you all for joining tonight. We have a few more paintings left, and I'll be sure to share this on Facebook as well, so that as many people that would like to see the work that we're doing here are able to see it, and we can share these messages. I hope you've enjoyed this. We have 3 more paintings to show. This is by another one of our 3-year students. His name is Phil, and this piece is, he always works out of intuition, and there's almost a blank color on the canvas, and he starts to find all of these patterns and discovers the image within this. Decalcomania is the technique that he uses, where the wet paint is I guess it's manipulated with another object, like plastic wrap or another brush, and then just like finding faces and tree bark, he's able to find his painting through the image that comes through the decalcomania. It's pretty amazing. Our final large work of the evening by another one of our students from India named Rupali. And Rupali's vision is really special. She went inside and discovered that she had this book within her. This book of wisdom that she can share. This incredible volcano, this apocalyptic lava river, meeting in the middle, a lotus and a palm fern in each hand, flowing into a mountainous landscape with rivers. All these beautiful details flowing around her head, flowing into or out of the Star Merkaba. Gorgeous painting. And I love her portrait. It's really lovely. And last but not least is a plein air painting by Stefan Lucas Allen that he's been working on at the Volksgarten before class in the morning. He did this just from sight out in the garden. Stefan, how many sessions did it take for you to do this? 6 sessions of before school painting. This guy is committed. And he also teaches our figure drawing classes on Wednesdays. Would you like to say hi to Instagram?
Hi, Instagram. How's it going?
And this is Lynn Pei Han. She had the piece about the artificial intelligence. They are working our sales table right now. Oh, there's Michael Brinker. I'm gonna hop off now, and I'm going to enjoy the exhibition and the fruit of my hard work. And I thank every one of you for joining us tonight at the Vienna Academy of Visionary Art for our first exhibition of the spring trimester of 2019 with the one and only Amanda Sage. All of our art nerds, we send you love. Mwah.